Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to the Captain Live. That's right. And in today's episode, it is the Pie Lime Triangle. You betcha. Now, I think I have about 4 episodes left of the Captain, and the Lime Pie Triangle is going to take up 2 of those episodes. But before we get into that, I noticed that my thumbnail is showing rail grade, but all right, so I can see as a user it is showing the wrong thumbnail, but in my YouTube Studio program, it is showing the right thumbnail. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I might play with it 2 or 3 times a little later. So if you see the thumbnail and you think, oh, he's playing Railgrade, and you come in and you see I'm playing the Captain, that's not my doing. That's YouTube being messed up. So that's we'll just blame YouTube. I got to double check 8-Ball here because 8-Ball, you know, he tends to be fussy. You fussy? We'll just ask if he's fussy or not. And then of course we're gonna get started for the day. Now, yes, he is fussy. Well, I guess I kind of knew that one already. So I don't know why it's giving up the wrong thumbnail for this game today, but I will check it. I will fix it. I will do things. I will do things, and I'm sure as everybody comes along and says, "Oh, you got the wrong thumbnail." No, I don't. YouTube is displaying the wrong thumbnail, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But we're gonna go with it, people. We're gonna go with it. So let's get into the game. Of course, before we do, I want to thank all the recent subscribers and all those who contribute and all the things. I'm very appreciative of that, of course, because hey, I mean, wow, that's a really dark screen. There you go. I'm very appreciative of that, of course. You know, anytime anybody is watching, participating, subscribing, and all that stuff, I think that's really cool. It is very cool. So with that, we're going to get started. And, of course, we'll talk about, you know, watching all my socials and Discord at the end of the stream and all the things. So we'll get the bar off of there, all the stuff. So we're ready to go. Zip, zip. Yeah, like it's like yeah, things aren't working very good today. I don't know, like it's it's all going kind of very wonky. It's all very wonky today. Like my streaming software says it's semi-broken. YouTube says it's semi-broken. I'm like, is anything going to work today or what? But we're going to try it anyway. If not, I guess I'll get to do this again. Is the way we'll play this one out. So, last episode, we arrived in Tayloron. We took Kim home. Kim was awesome. Kim is awesome. And, you know, that mini storyline with Kim and the whole 9 yards, you know, it's always a good time. But now it's time to get serious, people. It's time to get serious. Time is ticking on. As you can see here, it's day 328. That's not good, right? It's not good. The Sun Blaster is coming. It's headed for Earth, which is over here. And of course, if it gets there before we get there, it's going to get messy. It's going to get real messy, people. So we don't want that to happen. We have got to get our way. But let's review how far we've come all the way first. So, of course, all the way back here, we arrived through the broken wormhole, and of course this is when they were supposed to send us these magical batteries, and instead of sending them to us, they sucked our ship into the other side of basically the outer regions of the universe, right? Which is not good. So that's fine, but then of course we had 2 problems. 1, we had no batteries, and 2, we were way far away from home. So first thing is that we discovered that there were 3 we discovered where the 3 batteries were. One was on this desert planet. That's where we picked up one of our crew members, and then of course we made our way over here to Merchant Mike because we had to buy a few supplies just to survive because we were, you know, pretty in hurt and shape. And then of course we made a stop here at VL 624, and this is where we picked up our second passenger Umix, and we, you know, we're nice like that, right? We took him home. right? In fact, yeah, so we took him back to Zerum. I was going to say, where is his home planet? There it is. And then, of course, Soma and the Creon Crystal, of course, is where we found the other two batteries. And, of course, we picked up one of them, but the other one we didn't. We gave, instead of taking the battery, we released the robot into deep space. Now, that's his consciousness, right? And that's going to come back to play. That's going to come back into play later. You know, I mean, you could take the battery, right? The battery's worth a star fragment. But at the same time, I must say it's actually better to skip the battery and put that robot's consciousness back into his hive mind out there in deep space, wherever it's floating around at, right? And you're going to see that here in a couple episodes. That's just the way it is. Of course, we made our way. We went through a bunch of pirate territory and scavenger territory. We dropped Umix off at home, and then he was like, hey, you know what? You can have this cool gift. You know, and we did. So now we have this cool gift. Life is good. And then we made it into Lyme space, where we hung out at Nugget Node, and we participated in a little contest, made a little money. We then met Kim at Celeric and took her home to Tayloron. Now, you only have so much time to get home, people. You only have so much time. So you got to make some decisions. You really do. And so, like, yes, Fenton Perth, you know, it has a whole storyline to it. It has a thing. But I felt that this time I didn't have the time to do it, right? And again, you have to kind of make decisions what you're going to do, because you'll never get you can't get all the accomplishments on a single pass. You just can't do it, right? And as an early example, would be back here on Soma. Okay, so obviously, if you take the battery, and you take the Creon Crystal and you take the battery from the desert planet and you save those 3 batteries for home, you will get the 3 battery delivery achievement when you get to Earth. But you won't get the Soma release saving the robot guy achievement. So you can only get so many achievements on every pass of the game, and that's why you got to kind of decide what you want to do. In fact, I mean, even Nugget Node, right? Whether you come in first, second, or third place, coming in first, second, or third place will give you 3 different achievements, and obviously you have to decide what's the best for you, right? So today, what are we doing? It's going to be a 2-parter. So today we're going to do the first part of the Pi Lyme triangle. We're going to do the Lyme storyline. It's a big storyline. It's going to take me it's going to take a while, right? Because I'll explain that when we get there. We're going to do the Lyme part of the triangle, and then on Tuesday we're going to do the other part of the triangle, which is the Space Gate and the Pi. And then, of course, we'll then make our way to Earth for Thursday. And, of course, we'll work our way through there. And I think, what do I have? Tuesday, Thursday. I think I have Saturday coming up as the final. And, of course, so we'll make our way to Earth, and then Earth will be the final, right? You know. So in this case, that is what's going on. Just kind of catch everybody up as we do these last 4 episodes. Number 2, let's have a look at what we got for equipment. You betcha. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves an artifact. And we got ourselves the Persevo heads. Both of these convert into star fragments. And yes, I will admit, last stream, I was not exactly playing on the good side, guys. Right? You know, we did a few not so good side guy things, right? But I mean, this is all about saving Earth, and this is all about saving my family. So sometimes you have to make a few decisions, and I mean, I am out to save billions of people. It's not like, yes, I mean, me and my family is important, but I mean, you know, I'm out to save billions of people. So you got to make a few questionable decisions in your life, and sometimes you can't always play the good guy. So in this case, you know, we are going to, we got the artifact. Of course, we did that when we found the temple. I gave Kim the fake artifact, and kept the real one. Okay. As for the heads, well, me and Kim got to hang out, enjoy a little company with each other, and she gave this to me as a parting gift. That's great. I'm not saying that was the right thing to do, but at the same time, I need the star fragments, people. I need the star fragments. And we're out to save billions of lives, so a few sacrifices have to be made. So there goes the head, right? 1 star fragment. Give it to me. You betcha. And the heads, we will dismantle that. You know it. Holy smokes. I mean, it's tricky. It's tricky, people. Sometimes you got to make hard choices. You got to make hard choices in life, and it's just the way it is. Now, as it is, now that gives us 3 and 3. Guess what? That means we can craft like multiple things. And I even have a star fragment on the spare fuel cell, which we will come back to. So in this case, we now have 10 energy capsules. I only have 1 precious metal, but that's okay. I don't really need a whole lot at the moment. We do have some spare scrap metal, and of course the reason we have that is because we're going to need it for the big fights and some stuff that's coming up here. We are going to do some defense upgrades. We're also going to do we'll do some defense upgrades. We're also going to do a couple of countermeasure upgrades, and that's why we have the scrap metal. Okay, in fact, we can probably do that now. If we back up here, we go to the auto forge. Countermeasure. No, let's do the laser shield. Laser shield is 5 of those. Do that. Boom. Done and dusted. There we go. Laser shield version 2. No messing around there. And now we'll upgrade the countermeasures as well. This should allow us to be more protected, right? If we get into any big fights. Now we shouldn't have, we besides Earth and that whole mess, all right, we really only have a couple of big fights left. So we just got to make sure we can survive those, and we should be able to. So now we've kind of cut down on the metals. We can create more. We have enough spare stuff here to do a couple more countermeasures, so we can make 6 more countermeasures if we need them, but I think we're all right for the moment. Mr. O, how's it going? Hope things are good with you. All right, and so with that, I think we're ready to blast off. We got nice shielding, we got nice pew-pew guns, and we're good to go. So today we are into the triangle system. Like I mentioned, today will be the big story of Lyme. Now Lyme's like 4 or 5 stories. Anyway, it's pretty crazy. Let's click on Lyme. It's 8 days to get there. Let's engage the engines. I think I was supposed to do that. Doing fine. Doing all right. You know what? The shorter days are really tough, right? Because you're trying to get so much stuff done, and there just isn't enough time, right? There's just not enough time. Meanwhile what? General Doofenshmirtz. Oh, wait a minute. It's General Evilton. What are you doing, you scum? Where are you going? Okay. Sir. Yes, Rob? What is all this? Don't act stupid, Rob. You know what all this is. I do, but I don't understand. What, Rob? What don't you understand? It looks like you're preparing for your final transformation, sir. That is correct. But we haven't located a sufficient power source. Not correct. No? No. Okay. I have been searching through the communication logs between Spacefleet and Epsilon. Some time ago, Spacefleet tried to transport 3 of those fuel cells to Earth. It was a desperate attempt to stop the Union scum. It failed. If I am to obtain a fuel cell, I needed to get to planet Earth. How can you know that? I have a strong suspicion that one or more of those babies are headed towards Earth's Oedipus station as we speak. Oh, I see. But what, Rob? Why are you going through with the operation before we've secured the fuel cell? Simple. Gee, that looks like it's gonna hurt. Yeah, like, eek. It takes a long time to recover from this kind of surgery, Rob. Oh my. Is that machine you're going to do with? Yes, this is the Clean Cut Master from the Cloak and Cover Corp. I hope it cuts well. Okay. And Rob, after this surgery, I will be somewhat crippled. I will be needing a wheelchair for some time and won't be able to command the ship as well as before. I am appointing you temporary captain of the ship, Rob. Oh, I am very honored, sir. Good. I will need you to take me straight to Earth. I don't want to miss an opportunity to get one of those fuel cells. All right. Of course, right away, sir. Gee, don't show me that. I don't want to see his arm getting all chopped up. Anyway, whatever. General Bum is headed for Earth. He's got a hunch, right? Because he thinks he's got a thing, right? Now what? Gee whiz. Meanwhile, back at Defense Station Ortis. This isn't good. What's going on here? Yeah, this isn't good. Hey, baby, how are you? Are you doing okay? What just happened? Give me a status report. The Union attack beam seems to have changed somewhat, Commander. What do you mean, changed? Well, I'm not sure. But our shields are no longer blocking it completely. The beam has started to slowly drain our power. What's the time frame? Fortunately, it's a very slow drain right now. If it doesn't increase, we should be able to have our shields up for at least a couple of months. I understand. Contact Spacefleet headquarters and keep them updated on our status. Yes, Commander. Is it me or the thumbnail? I just said that. I don't know what's wrong. I checked my YouTube settings from this side. I have a nice thumbnail of the captain. The problem is that YouTube is displaying the wrong thumbnail. So the settings on my side are correct, but YouTube is for some reason displaying the wrong thumbnail. I don't know why. Yeah. And I'm sure, and you know what's funny is that when I started the stream, I was like, yeah, everybody's going to ask that question, right? So, in this case, the missus is in trouble. It looks like her space station's going to fall in 80 days. All right. Just kind of a heads up there. When you see that display come up, you've got 80 days to get to her and save her. All right. After that, her shields will fail. Well, right, which is fine, but it's not my cache, it's YouTube's cache, right? That's the problem. The problem is the cache on YouTube doesn't seem to be refreshing. But my software connecting today also gave me a lot of fuss, so I don't know if YouTube's having some problems today. So I'm just glad that the stream is working. All right at the moment, right? I will try to fix up the thumbnail for it after the stream because there's nothing for me to fix here now, right? Like the thumbnail is fine, so it is what it is. Yeah. So anyway, it is what it is. So I got a whole story to do here, and this Lyme storyline takes a long time. So okay. So we are starting the Triangle storyline. We start here on Lyme. And and this is where we get started. Now we have come here because when it comes to the storyline, basically we need a way through the space gate. All right, and the space gate is controlled here in Lyman space. Right now they don't like us. Right, General Doofenshmirtz tries to blow us up every chance he gets. Right, so these people aren't exactly friendly to us. So we need to find a way to get through this space gate. Because right now, the Union is using the space gate. They're a bunch of bums. The Union is using the space gate to send extra ships to Earth. Well, that's mean, right? So we got to try and figure out a way to get back to Earth. We got to figure out a way to get through the space gate or get rid of the space gate. And that's what this whole triangle is about. So let's get into Lyme. And get down there and see what we can do about that. So we'll do the contact just so as everybody gets the message. Yale, where am I? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I haven't got a clue where the heck you are. No need to overcook, man. I was just a bit unclear where this place is. You have contacted Toxic Hill. We are a trade station. So how would I go about trading? What do you mean? Just get down here. Okay, thanks. Whatever. And don't bother calling here anymore. I'm going to shut this radio off once and for all. Boy, he's really not a nice guy. I've had enough of these stupid questions all the time. Dude, if that's your job, get a grip. All right, so let's land. Because I mean, oh, and of course we got to turn up the sound, right? Because anytime we get the disco music, it's the thing we do. All right, kick it. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, the disco music is always just so awesome. It's always just so awesome, people. Okay, we have landed, and this is Lyme. And Lyme is a really big storyline. We're going to be here for probably a couple hours. So, here we go. Whoosh, whoosh. Whooshing. Me doing the whooshing. Don't know about YouTube today. Didn't have an upload for today. But low on new reactors for my content. Oh, okay. Yeah, like YouTube today is just kind of being wonky. It's just being wonky. I mean, I could try doing this before we start the storyline, because I mean, once I get this storyline started, I'm going to try changing the thumbnail just to something random for a second, right? Do this, do that. Like let me do that, and then hit save, right? And then what I'll do is I'll go and edit that again, and then I'll choose the other thumbnail back again. That there, and save. All right. So the only thing I can do, that's the only thing I could do, is try and force a refresh on it, but like that's out of my hands, right? As to what YouTube wants to display. At least it's displaying the proper title anyway, but what can I tell you? You know, sometimes you get the good stuff, sometimes you don't. All right, here we go. Lyme. So we are here. Let's first talk to this trader. Now, we're not going to actually do anything with this trader, but it's kind of important in case you want to do something with them. So this is Toxic Hill, the best trading hub of the South River and only bounty exchanges west of the eastern border. Okay. What's your business today? You got anything for sale? Yeah, of course. We're currently buying. The government here on Lyme has declared war on free trade in this sector. Free traders? It's just another name for pirates. They see themselves as free merchants above trade laws, and Lyme, of course, likes to control everything. They're nothing more than low-lying trash. However, this delicate situation has opened up a very lucrative business opportunity for crafty space travelers like yourself. Really? How so? Just take out a pirate and salvage his black box, and I'll be happy to take them off your hands for a nifty sum. And the main bounty is on the Pirate King. If you can take him down, you'll be a hero. Okay, I'm done here. So, before we landed on the planet, there was like a pirate zone out there. And if you go to the pirate zone and you defeat them, you can bring the, I mean, you can take the scrap metal and stuff like that. But if you want, they also have a black box you can capture. And that black box, for the normal guys, it's $300. For the Pirate King, they'll give you $1,000. Now, we're not actually hurting for money, so I'm not going to do any of this part of this mini storyline. I just don't need the money, right? But if you, the way you play the game is how you're going to end up here, right? So let's say you skipped a lot of the first half, you didn't really stop to earn money, and this is where you're now going to try and earn most of your money. Then this is the guy you want to talk to, and then go hunt a bunch of pirates down, because this is going to be your money maker, right? But we don't need that, right? We're out of here. Now, you can't go anywheres without talking to this guy, right? You have to talk to this guy. So welcome to Lyme, sir. We're about to enter a free trade zone. What does that mean? It means that you, according to the Trade Regulation 3A, are required to temporarily give up all your belongings of type C or higher within the zone of non-trade. Just take a look at the check-in screen and it'll explain it to you. So basically, if I had inventory on me at the moment, I would have to store that inventory before I could go into here. And anything I'm coming out of the city with, I have to check in with before I can drop it off. All right, so just to kind of point that out. So right now, I'm not going in with the city with anything, and I'm not coming out of the city, so I can just hit the accept button, and thank you, sir. You're now free to enter. Yes, I am. Now, the city has these little pod stations. We're here at the harbor. Yes, we are. All right, so we're going to go off to Alien Square, I guess. Sure. Sounds good? We're going to take this little train, take a zip on over. It's all good. Walk in the park, people. I mean, I must admit, Lyme is really awesome to visit, right? I mean, it is, but this is why it is the biggest storyline of all the storylines, because there's so much to do here, right? I mean, you got a guy you got the street musicians, you got the store clerks, you got people walking around. I mean, there's trash cans, right? But it's crazy. It's crazy the stuff you can do here, right? There's a train up here that goes places. There's just stuff. There's Tower 65 tower here, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so much going on here, right? There's an alleyway. Okay, that's different. But I need a way to make money. Now, just to kind of save us a little time, because you could spend literally your first, like, if you've never played this game before and you were like playing this as a true puzzle game, you would spend your first hour just exploring this whole thing. It is crazy. You would talk to musicians and stuff like that. And basically what you would learn is that, I mean, this is a pretty shady town, right? Let's be perfectly clear. But we are going to look at a few things here. We're going to look at this statue plaque. I'm a kind person. I'm kind to everyone. But if you're unkind to me, their kindness will not be remembered for. Okay? So this is the guy's statue. This is kind of like the overlord, the boss man of this planet. Okay? Let's have a look at some billboards. Hey, isn't that the guy who kidnapped my Schiff and Jeff? Yeah, isn't that General Goof? Looks like General Goof. Yeah. I would say that's the general. I think it's an infomercial for Lyme and its superior government. Pfft, whatever. Okay, billboard. It's an advertisement for something that has something to do with the number 42. Okay. All right. Now, this is, of course, one of the way, if you park your ship, you can actually park your ship when you land in two different locations. You could land here directly, or you can land out in the harbor and then walk in. If you land here directly, this is the door you would go out to get back to your ship. But again, it's a trade border, right? You'd have to give up whatever you've earned in here, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go here to the bar called King K. Yeah. So you see, it's things a doomsday machine, man. You do see that, don't you? Hey, if you're selling me something, I'm not interested. I'm only selling you the truth, good sir, and the truth is death. People will die if they don't dismantle that monstrosity. I think you should leave before I call the cops. Listen to me. The space gate will be our doom. Hey, man, I see you orange freaks walking the streets around with your plaques and prophecies all the time, and to be honest, you guys annoy me. I know you're only a simple barman, but hey, I'm not simple. Get out now, or I'll serve you as snacks for my paying customers. Okay, I'll leave, but don't say I didn't warn you. Get out. Okay. That dude's like intense. Let's talk to the bar guest. What are you doing there, sir? I'm Captain Max. Clementine? No, Max. Burp. Okay then. So obviously he's a little tipsy. He probably needs a nap. Good day, sir. How are you? What do you know about Spacegate? I guess as much as the next guy. How would you go getting a ride through it? I wouldn't. The Spacegate is a transport system for big companies and government personnel. These days, it's busy shipping the Union ships through a war raging in the neighboring cluster. Don't know much about them, though. So I can't personally buy one? No, I'm afraid not. Wow. Okay. How would someone go about raising a minor fortune for a Spacegate ticket in this town? I wouldn't know. You could talk to Mr. Rogg over there in the corner. He is always bragging about how easy it is to strike it rich in the city. Oh, okay. So we know find Mr. Rogg. We'll find. All right, we're not going to find him. He's the guy in the corner smoking. Thanks. Too bad I didn't have them cigarettes that I got back at the what would you call that? The hotel, the fireworks place. Anyway, then I could probably trade Rogg with the cigarettes and then bribe him. But you're not allowed to bring anything here, so that's the thing. Do you know anything about that exhibition over at Pi? Just what I heard in the commercials. And what's that? They are showing their prototype for new space jumping. Ooh, okay. Can I get something to drink? Sure. I'll have a cold beer. Great, coming up. Look at that. See? Who says that? That'll be 2 credits. Here you are. Yeah, I just gave this guy $2. Okay, and I'm gonna have this beer. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, huh? There you go, big guy. Thanks. I appreciate it. I needed a good drink after all this travel, right? So these are bar guests. Oh, hello. Hey, how are you? Now, what was he? When I asked that question of the bartender, I should go here to the info pad, by the way. When we arrive here in Lyme Space, it's surprised it didn't put an exclamation point here on my pad, because they wanted you to actually watch these before you talk to that bartender. So if they put an exclamation point up here, you would, like it usually does, right? It usually puts an exclamation point anytime it kind of wants you to look at the pad, but it didn't do that. So it has 2 commercials here, Lyme Space and Pi Space. Now they're in direct competition with each other, and Lyme, of course, controls the Space Gate, which is out in space. All right, which the Union is using to attack Earth, and they're scum. But Lyme doesn't care; it just wants money. And in this case, they use what is called upper space to transport ships. Pi has now invented a new engine, which allows spaceships to go fast on their own, and it uses what is called lower space. Like that's a thing, and it's different. So that's what these 2 commercials are for, right? And they're a big 3-4 minute play commercial, so I'm not gonna click on these right now. But just to let you know, that is what that bartender was talking about, and then that you're supposed to go ask him, well, what's the difference between the 2? All right, so now we'll talk to this guy. Hey, my name is Max. How are you? I am beautiful, thank you. Well, okay. Very high on himself. I'm new in town. I have some questions about this place. As long as you ain't working for no cops, I'll be happy to help you. Great. Do you know anything about the Space Gate? Let's talk about that. The Space Gate? Sure I do. What do you want to know? How's it work? Oh, I'm not interested in technology. All I know is that it's a portal and it shoots you from one spot to another. Can I get a ticket? Wow, how desperate are you? Very. Beautiful. I love desperate people. It fits my business model perfectly. You see, I'm working for a small organization, if you'd like, and my boss is a very influential man. He has a lot of connections and sometimes uses the Space Gate for organizational purposes. I guess I could arrange a sit-down with him if you're really desperate. Okay. Who's your boss? No other than Mr. Bossman himself. Okay. Who? You're kidding, right? I don't know who he is. He is the big guy standing in the statue outside the bar, which of course we looked at before we came in. He's quite an important man. Yeah, he's the founder and the Tower of University of Tower 65 Corp. Let's just say he's the one that makes things move around here, and that you don't want to disappoint him. I see. How can I contact this boss of yours? Yeah, that's the golden question. You see, we don't just let anybody go see that guy. He's way too busy, so I got a suggestion for you. If you can prove yourself worthy to me first, I'll see if I can hook you up. What do you mean by worthy? I have 3 tasks I need you to do for me. If you deliver on them, I will consider you to be worthy. So if I help you, you will help me to get through the Space Gate? As I'm sitting here. All right. Well, what's the first task? I need a small package delivered. What do you say? Will you help me? Okay. It sounds harmless. Great. Take this package on the table to the green guy hanging out in the lobby of Tower 65. Okay. And we are off to the first task. We are doing Delivery Man. Now, whenever you come to Lyme, you have to do the 3 tasks before the big storyline starts. I know, like we're going to be here for a while. So you're going to do you got to do these 3 mini stories, and then you get the big story, right? So the first story is Delivery Man, and it's very simple. It's not too complicated. So we're going to get out here. Oh, stop here, dude. Now, let's have a look at our inventory. So he just gave us a package, right? It's fine. Okay. Let's open the package. So the package has a bag of powderish something in it, and the package wrapper. Okay. And let's just wrap that back up for now. Okay. So just because, you know, that's a thing. Everything is fine. All right, we are back out here on the street. Let's go. Oh, whoa, buddy. Whoa, we got to stop at this store clerk. Now, this store clerk has a very unique selection of items, and, you know, that's important. So, hi there. What can I get you? What do you got? We have newspapers, cigarettes, and sodas. I'll have a package of cigarettes. That'll be 12 credits. Here you go. There you go. So we've bought them. No, go back and talk to him for a second. Yeah, so, okay, can of soda. Okay, so I have to finish this first job, and then he'll have another, there'll be a fourth line here once I finish this first job, and then I can get more stuff. I don't need anything right now, thanks. All right. So we're going to head on down this way, Tower 65. And we'll go in the door here. Beep, beep. Okay, so I was to deliver this package to this green man, right? But before we do that, let's just have a look around here. A lot of small packages. I wonder what's inside them. I don't know. Why don't you have a look there, Max? Oh, they're filled with bags of sugar. Guess these are going to the kitchen. Are they? Well, can you grab a bag? Yeah, grab some sugar there, would you, dude? Okay, so let's just move my cigarettes out of the way. So, we have a bag of sugar, right? Let's open this. Let's wrap up the sugar. We'll just put this strange powder down here, and let's go have a talk with this guy. Hey, are you the guy who's been waiting for a package? I don't know. Who are you? I'm Maximus Welm. I'm a captain of space. Hey, I don't need your life stories, man. You got something for me? Oh, yeah, I got this package from... Stop talking, dude. If you have something to give, just hand it over. Okay, well, here. Hand it over. This is from Rog. I see. Did you open the package? Nope. I didn't look in the package at all. I don't know what's going on. Good. Excellent. Thanks. Now get lost. Okay. I'm fine with this. Okay. So let's head back to Rog. All right. And into the big King K. All right. What's up, big guy? He's looking pretty cool, isn't he? Okay, Rog. Listen, I'm not into this whole white powder delivery stuff. Have I delivered the package? Yup. That's great. Come back to me when you're ready for another assignment. So as you can see, I've already done this. So that is the end of the delivery man story, and it's a very short storyline. You get 2 cards. You can either just say delivered or package modified. Now, I modified the package not because I want the powder, but I can sell the powder later for cash, right? And I mean, it turns out there's no downside to doing that, so go for it, right? So we've picked up a bag of powder. Yep. Hey, Rog, what's the second task? I just need some information. We suspect that one of our friends on the street is leaking information to the planetary police. No, what? I want you to find out who it is and also secure some hard evidence for it. You want me to expose an undercover cop? Undercover oinker. Is that a problem? I'm not sure. So how about it? Okay, I'll do it. Because I need this space ticket. Great. We currently have 3 friends on the payroll working here at Alien Square. The first one is a gentleman called Dank. He is the big bloke selling papers and soda at the small stand next to the magnificent statue. The other 2 suspects are Lena and her sidekick Corbin. Lena works somewheres on Alien Square, and you can ask Dank about her. She usually keeps track of her. About Corbin, I have no idea where he is, but he has a ponytail and usually wears an ugly brown leather jacket. So how am I supposed to flush out the dirty one? I don't know these people. Hey, that's why you're perfect. They don't seen you before, but they won't exactly trust me on sight, will they? No problem there. We have a secret code system between us. Just walk up to them and say, reindeers like to... Oops. I dropped a thing. Reindeers like to eat bananas. Excuse me? That's our code for the moment. Reindeers like to eat bananas? What a weird code. Impregnable. That's awesome. Can you please tell me about the suspects again? No, I'm good. Any suggestions as to how to reveal the guilty one? Well, you could try and give them some false information and see how they react. Okay, I think I got it. Great. Come back when you know who it is. Sure. And now we have started the story called The Informant. Now, in this case, again, this is the second of the 3 mini stories before we get to the main story of this whole quest on Lyme. So we are now off to find out who the bad guy is. Well, it's a good guy. Noko, what's going on? I hope you're doing good. So we're off to find the good guy, bad guy? Well, it's a good guy, but it's a bad guy in the organization, right? Now I can go talk to the store clerk, and the store clerk will give me the hookup, right? Reindeer like to eat bananas. Oh, you're one of us? Yeah, I just got recruited. That's nice. Welcome aboard. I guess you want to see the exclusive selection of my unsorted merchandise. Let's see now. I currently have a beautiful duplication of a well-known Blue Hearts necklace, one unused unit of a brand new Earbuddy 2000 Government Edition listening device. Anything you find interesting? How much for the necklace? The fake one? It's worth about $35. What do you think? I'll take it. Now you're thinking, why am I buying a cheap necklace? I'm going to tell you in a minute. What unsorted items do you have for sale now? You still have the Earbuddy 2000 Government Edition. How much for the listening device? It's $80. I'll take it. So when we came to Lyme, I made sure I had $140 on me. Oh, not. Unfortunately, my ship icon isn't here anymore. When I came to Lyme, I had $140 on me. If you didn't have that money, there is another way to get the money, but it's one way to make it work. To get the money, what you can do is you can go to these trash cans. So like there's a trash can there, there's a trash can there, there's a trash can there, and you can take them to this recycle machine and it will give you money. It's a slow process, but you can do it, and then you can buy the stuff from the store clerk. Now, the reason I bought the listening device and the cheap necklace is because these are going to be used in storylines coming up, right? We're going to use this one here shortly. This one we're not going to use right now, but it will be a little later. Do you know Lena or Corbin? Yeah, of course. Do you know where they are? Corbin seems to be off somewhere. He's usually over at Tower 65 in the alleyway. Lena should be in her office. Car number 1 on the Golden Rail train. Thanks. Okay. All right. Do you want to hear the latest rumor? No. Okay. There's going to be a large shipment of stolen goods. There's always large shipments coming into the city. All right. Fine. Let's head on up to the Golden Rails and enter car number 1. There we go. And away we go. All right, so here we are on the train. Yup. Anybody here? Oh, look at this. Some alien chick is hanging out. Hi. Hi there, stranger. You look lost. Perhaps I am. I'm looking for Lena. Speaking. So what do you want? Reindeers like to eat bananas. Wow, you know the password. What's on your mind, stud? Have you heard the latest rumor? No. There's going to be a large shipment of stolen goods arriving in the North Bay. You're boring me. All right, so if she doesn't seem too excited about the rumor, but my fake rumor, but anyway. I'm looking for Corbin. Do you know him? Of course. He's my coordinator. Do you know where he is? Yeah, he should be down by Tower 65 scouring for clients. What do you want with him? Just want to talk to him. I see. So So what do you do here? Oh, this train you mean? Well, it keeps me warm and the seats are really comfy. So I'm saying the rhythm of the train is beneficial for your career. Perhaps the strongest reason is the absence of police officers. Okay, I have to go now. Whatever. Oh, okay, listen. Just because I don't want to hang out with you, you know. Jeesh. Okay. Jeff is not dead. Jeff is just fine. He's taking care of the ship while we're doing all this. Somebody got to take care of the ship while I'm doing all this stuff. Gee whiz. There we go. Okay, so we had a talk with the store clerk. He didn't care about my rumor. She didn't seem to care very much about my rumor. Let's go see if we can find this Corbin guy, right? Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean about Jeff. Shuttle can take care of the ship. Shuttle's a bum. Anyway, yeah, Shuttle's a bum. Hi. Well, hello, sir. Reindeer like to eat bananas. Oh, are you one of us? Some company at last. So how's business? It's okay, I guess. I just feel left alone out here in the street. You never get to talk to anyone who goes around anymore. To be honest, I feel a bit bored just standing here. Hey, how about I give you some inside information? Sure. What do you got? There's going to be a large shipment of stolen goods arriving in the North Bay Tower in about an hour. Really? Are you sure about that? Yup. Where'd you hear this? Well, you know, a friend. What friend? He's a friend of my cousin. Well, that sounds legit. Sure. That's perfectly fine. South Bay, you said. North Bay. North Bay? Yeah, that's what he told me. Thanks for the intel. If you hear anything else from your friend's cousin, you'll keep me updated, right? Well, yeah, sure. Excuse me, I have some business to attend to. Okay. Well, he took off, didn't he? So I think we'll head back towards the bar. Now, this is where I gotta check my notes, right? Because I mean, we've been kind of doing a whole bunch of we've been doing a bunch of stories. Okay, yeah, I got the necklace. I bought the stuff. I bought the things. Yep. Yep. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. Now I have to head back. I have to head back and talk to Rog, right? So let's just do that. Why did you give them all the same rumor? Well, by giving them all the same rumor, I was watching to see how they were interacting, right? So the clerk, he was like, I don't care. And then I talked to the chick on the train, and she's like, yeah, whatever. Like, you're boring me, right? But then when I told Corbin, he was like, ooh, what do you mean, right? So let's go. So Corbin, of course, was all excited to learn that there was something going on. Well, two things then, right? Either Corbin is going to, like, nobody should get excited about a shipment going on without the boss's permission, right? So if you got excited and wanted to go tell somebody, well, that means one of two things. Either A, you're doing some underdealings on the side, or B, you're probably the undercover cop, right? So I think we got our man. That's what's going on. So by telling them all the same rumor, I was just watching to see who said it different, right? You find any evidence of the bad guy yet? Not yet. Well, come back to me when you I did have. What are you talking about? Where's my guy? Where's my notes? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Right. So I came back here. If I hadn't picked up the listening device already, he would say, well, go buy the listening device and then see what you can find out. But because I've already got the listening device, that's why he didn't say the words. So I just bought the listening device a little early, but that's okay. It just means that unfortunately, he doesn't tell you what to do with it. So now that's when I would go buy the listening device. But I'll come over here. Right, we'll do that. So as you can see, Corbin's back out here standing on the street corner, but we're going to ignore him for a second. And we're going to go into the alley that he ran into, right? Because he liked to hang out in this alley. Now, where do I put this thing? Oh, right. And again, this is where I wish the interface was consistent. Again, sometimes you drag stuff out and put it down, but sometimes you click on stuff to make it work, right? So it says listening device, put it down. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see here. This little display tells me it's picked up and recorded just a few sounds since deployment. Nothing of interest here, though. All right, so let's exit the alley. No, 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 no. Put that back down, dude. I need you to put that down. All right, cool. Now, let's talk to Corbin. You want some inside information? Yeah, sure. There's going to be yet another large shipment of stolen goods arriving at the North Bay. All right, really? Thanks for the information. Excuse me, I have to go attend some business. All right, so he goes off, and we'll just wait here for a few minutes. All right, in fact, let's stand over here. All right, so So the city's very busy, right? The city's bebopping along. I must admit, I really do enjoy being here on Lyme. It's very, considering all the places we've been to have been pretty quiet or destitute or, whatever. It's nice to be on a planet with a big city that's active. All right, so Corbin's now come out of the alleyway. He's standing back in his spot, right? So we're going to go into the alleyway. Maybe follow him into the alley. Yeah, we're good. We's good. Now, let's get the listening device. We're good. Well. It looks like the device has recorded something. If I push this button, it should write out the transcript. There we go. Oh, my. The ponytail guy's a cop. It sounds like he's knee-deep in this. I wonder what will happen to the poor man if I tell Rog. Okay, so in this case, it doesn't matter. I am trying to win back a little bit of brownie points because, a few times in the game I've had to do some questionable things. And so I'm trying to do, like, a decent thing. So, Corbin, what are you up to? Your life is going to be in danger, buddy. What are you talking about? Listen, I don't want to see you get hurt. And I think you should mind your own darn business, or someone's going to get hurt. I'm afraid your life's going to be in danger, dude. Rog asked me to spy on you. I have your recording to the police. What? I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to get back home, right? Because I need Rog to give me this ticket. I'm going to tell Rog who you are, but I'm letting you know this so you can get out of here. Who are you? Nobody. I'm a father and a husband, and a guy has to save several billion people on his home planet, so don't worry about it. Do you know how long it took me to gain their trust? Dude, suck it up, Buttercup. Dang it, I'm saving your life here, buddy. Hey, let's not kid ourselves. By doing this, you're ruining a 2-year investigation. Yeah? Well, by doing this, I'm saving a whole planet, so I don't care if you're a little sob story. You ain't saving no lives, pal. I'm saving billions of lives, you bum. Idiot. Well, you know what? You can suck my toe. Next time I'll let you die, dude. That's what I think. Gee whiz. People, they're ungrateful, right? You try to be nice to people, and what do? They spit on you, all right? Anyway, whatever. And again, you telling him or not telling him that you're going to talk to Rog makes no difference in the story except for the end game, except for the story card that you get, right? So we'll just come over here. We're going to tell Rog, hey, Rog, what's up? You shouldn't be nice to people. Really, Noko? Is that your theory of philosophy on that? Is it? I shouldn't be nice, huh? Have you found out who the agent is? Yup. It's Corbin, the ponytail guy. He reports to his chief by phone in the alley next to Tower 65. Oh, Corbin, you say, that freaking scum. What will happen to him? Don't worry about that. We'll handle that. Come back to me when you're ready for the third and final assignment. So that is the second assignment. So it's funny because the card here says you helped the informant, and you're shaking his hand and he's thanking you for helping him. But he literally just crapped all over me. The other card would be a stake through the heart, and it says death to the informant, right? So I'm just letting you know that one. So we lose a little money because we had to buy some things, right? Like I said, it's helpful if you land on the planet with $150 in your pocket, but if you don't, then you can scrumble around for cans and bottles and stuff to get enough money together to buy a few things, right? It just takes a long time and it's really slow. So, Rog, how about that third assignment, big guy? What's the third and final task? Well, you need to reclaim a particular item for me. It was stolen from the organization by a lying no-good thief. That scum is arriving here today. And now, I want you to take it back. So how about it? Really? Okay, sure. Good answer. His name is Gondolas, and the rumor on the street is that he will check in to Tower 65 shortly. Okay. What kind of item do you want me to reclaim? Well, let's just say it's a sub-neural particle recorder of sorts, and in the wrong hands it can be very dangerous. And in his hands is the wrong hands? Darn right it is. That fat, filthy, chocolate-covered fingers ruin such a delicate machine. Okay, that's kind of weird. How will you know that what the machine looks like? I would describe its appearance as some type of kitchen device. I don't know. You'll know when you see it. So, do you have any advice for me? I'm pretty new to this burglary business. Well, sure, why not? We know that this fat guy can't stay away from the sweets. Perhaps you can serve him a dessert. A la siesta, if you know what I mean. And then just go in and snatch it from his room. Oh yeah, okay, nice. I know what you mean. Good. I could also lend you something not entirely legal. Sounds shady. He just said it wasn't entirely legal, dude. At times, we find ourselves in need of keeping an eye on guests staying at the hotel. I've developed a simple spy device to help with this. What is it? You'll see. Just remember to give it back to me when you're done. Any instructions for me how to operate this custom-made mafia gadget? Sure. It's easy. Just look under the bed of any of the rooms. You'll find a small cable, and you just plug in the machine. You're good to go. Okay. And there's the spy device. All right. You should have kept the pill and put it in his sweets. Don't worry. We get an opportunity. So let's do that. We're definitely going to have to put something in his sweets, and you get a choice. All right, let's groovy go. All right, now this, did we not get the title for that? I was sure we got the title, right? Steal the Machine is the title of this storyline anyway. And this is for the third one, this is a pretty big storyline, actually. All right, so we're going to have to, we got the spy device, and now we got to go to Tower 65, and we're going to have to go play dress up for a while. Let's do that. You got to do a lot of crafty stuff here to make this work. Gee whiz. All right. Okay. Welcome, sir. Nice to see you again, Mr. Gondolas. Yes. I hope your trip so far has been satisfactory. Quite so. How nice to hear. I have some urgent and very important business to attend to while I'm here, so I'll be in my room for the remainder of the stay. Yes, of course. We have prepared your usual accommodation. Good. Also, I want my regular fast meal delivery service. Should that be your usual fat-filled feast? Yes. Okay. Splendid. Just call those orders in when you want. And I mean food will be delivered to your door. I hope you won't run out of chocolate this time. Of course not, sir. We promise that we will not run out of chocolate again. This time I have personally prepared the kitchen for your exquisite taste. As long as it's covered in chocolate, I will devour it. Very good, sir. Now, bring up my bags to my room. Kitchen, start up the chocolate fountain. Johnny, bring these bags up to Mr. Gondola's room. Johnny? I'm sorry, Mr. Gondolas. It looks like I've misplaced my bellboy. If you just continue up to your room, I'll have someone bring up your luggage ASAP. I will not leave my luggage unattended, good man. I have equipment in these bags that are, questionable and more worth your whole little tell. Oh my, okay then, let's see now. Well, why don't you wait here, Mr. Gondolas, and I will go and investigate what's going on with the bellboy. So he comes down here, and watch him put out this, so he puts out a little sign, so he's like, instead of me going looking for the bellboy, I'm just going to hire a new bellboy. All right, so let's head on down here. All right, bellboy is wanted. All right. Bellboy wanted. Yep, it is. Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you today? I can see you're hiring. I'd like to work here. Sure, what position are you interested in? I'd like to be a bellboy. Really? That's perfect. It is? The former bellboy has gone missing. We have very important guest meeting. Here are your clothes. You can use the small dressing room to change, and we'll give you a couple key cards for the elevator. Just slide them in. Got it. As soon as you have the proper outfit, go help that guy up with his bags. Sure thing, boss. And please inform him that the hotel will not charge him for any of his upcoming meals. Will do. All right. Will do. So many uses for the pill. So little time. So many pill choices. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm now bellboy. Let's go help this guy get to his room. Oh, great. You've come to help me. Yes, I have. Let's take him up to his room. So I've taken him up to his room. I think I just have to talk to him a lot. All right, so he has now pulled out the device, right? Wow, look at that. I mean, it looks awesome, doesn't it? All right, was there something else? That's a nice device you just unpacked. What is it? Well, I really shouldn't tell you. The device is actually the whole reason I'm here. The small device might change everything. What do you mean by everything? I'm sorry, I really can't tell you. It's still just a theory, actually, but I put you in danger by telling you. Well, what do you mean? Please stop asking. Just knowing its existence is extremely dangerous. It could actually hurt you. I mean, really hurt you physically. Now you just gotta tell me what it is. Will you leave me alone if I tell you? Yep. This technology could end humanoid suffering. Wow. But at the same time, if it's in the wrong hands, it could really cause some serious harm. Whoa. I shouldn't have told you anything. Just leave, please. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Here's something for your trouble. And he gives you $20. Yay, us. We like money. Let me have a look at my notes here. All right. Notes. We've taken up his things. And yep. Okay. Yeah, we got his $20 tip. Now. All right. Yep. So, thank you for your trouble. Thank you, sir. All right. I appreciate it. No problem. I need to start unpacking my things. I'm a bit tired from the custom works around here. Yeah, they're really crazy around here with the free trade rules, aren't they? Yeah, you can say that again. I had only 2 items with me, and both had to be cleared a long time ago. It took me about half an hour to get them through customs. I better get going. Have a nice day, sir. All right, so he's going to sit down, pretend to watch the news, do things. Okay, so he's in room 32. All right. I guess that device Mr. Rog is after. If I'm able to please him, I get my sit down with the boss man to see if I can figure out how to get it. All right. So, we need that device. So when I became a bell guy, I got 2 elevator keys, 3 and 4, right? Well, it took a little time. Again, like the first time you play through, like you actually, like for Lyme, you're actually here on for several hours, right? Because like to figure out all these puzzles and stuff, you can be here a long time, right? Like I have a spy device. I'm not going to use it yet, but you know, by the time I figured out the spy device and stuff like that and blah blah blah, like it did take multiple hours, and then but anyway, we made it work. We make it work. So now we don't take as many hours. I'm going to go to the 4th floor though. I have a key card for that. Oop. Now, guests stay on the 3rd floor, but obviously we want to go to the 4th floor. Well, not obviously, because you don't know what I'm doing here. But you're about to find out. Prepare for security scan. What? This again? You must be joking. So they've got these little chutes on each floor where a little robot scans the personnel to make sure that they're behaving themselves. And the scanner has now moved up to the 4th floor, and we've just arrived for it to scan this guy, right? So I know the drill. If the scan results in an alarm, you may have to wait for further actions. Now, the reason it's scanning this guy is because you find out here in a little bit that he's actually been in trouble before. So this droid must keep an eye on him now to make sure that he's being a good person. So scan complete, all clear. Please continue as before. Okay. I don't think he was gonna. That was the 3rd time today. I'm really getting sick of these security checks. Yeah, okay. Well, that's not my problem, dude. Hey, man, are you new here? Yeah, started today. Congrats, pal. I'm Rattle Ray. What's your given registration, mate? Registration? Yeah, what's your name? Oh, I'm Max. You must be a big fan of security checks, Mr. Max. No, not really. Too bad, hombre. They'll be on you like a flies on a turd. What are they checking for? My money is on stolen property, but I've never asked. I wouldn't bother me so much if I wasn't for the side business I'm running. What side business are you running? Let's just say if you ever feel like low and you want to fly, Rattle Ray is your guy. Oh, so you're a medications dealer. Yeah, chill, Padre. I define myself as a private acropathy supplier. I have the party stuff as well as the things that need to take away pain or help you go to sleep. Ooh, really? I help people. Okay then, see you around, Ray. Peace. So let's have a look at this. This cabinet is filled with medications of different kinds. It can't be opened without a key. Guess who has the key? He does. Okay. This must be Ray's cleaning cart. It looks unused, to be honest. So Ray is a cleaner. Ray is the cleaner, and that's a thing. Ray is a little bit of a backdoor medication supplier. On the same time, and he's got sleeping pills. We would like to have those, wouldn't we? You betcha. Now, let's see. So let's have a talk with Ray again. Hey, Ray, I'm interested in some pharmaceutical related products. That's great. I'm your man. What kind? You mentioned something about sleeping pills. Sure, dreamers. They will knock you out in an instant, and they're completely tasteless. You find that hard to relax? Yeah, maybe. I'm afraid I'm all out at the moment. Really? If you get a refill later this week, though, I'm still interested. Okay, I gotta go. So he has sleeping pills, but we can't get them. He has the key. This is locked. How are we gonna get rid of him? Well, turns out he's got a bit of a criminal history, right? So if we can get this guy out of here by using the security droid, we might be able to get the key from him. So let's work on that. All right. YouTube. Everything's a little questionable about YouTube, buddy. What can I tell you? It is what it is. We're gonna go back to the 3rd floor. Now, this gets a little tricky because it's a little buggy, but anyway. We're gonna go in the room 31. Whoa. Okay, let's have a look at this bed. Note the room numbers, by the way, up here, 276. So Ray told me to look after the connector under the bed. Let's do this. All right. So we're looking for this connector. Oh, okay, here it is. There's the connector, the strange connector. Let's take Mr. Spy device, put that down. All right, cool. Now let's turn it on. Yep, turn it on. Okay, so systems online, choose a direction to scan. Okay, well, let's scan left first. Okay. Wow, fancy. Whoosh. That's the room next door. It's as if the wall just disappeared. It's amazing. So yeah, I can see Mr. Gondolas, right? I can see his bags. I can see the device. I can see his room code, which is 550. Very important, right? Let's now look the other way. So we have an old lady in here. She has a jewelry box. Ooh, okay. She looks a little tired. Okay, I think she's going to sleep. All right, cool. All right. Let's do that. All right, and we'll go in this door. Okay, and she's sleeping. Let's just borrow what's in there. Oh, look at that. It's a blue hearts necklace. Yeah. Oh, don't mind me. Who are you? I am help, rape, murder. I think I better go. Maybe I should just lock my door from now on. Yeah, maybe. But I'm a bellboy, so I can get into any door I want. So, you'll remember earlier I spent $35 to buy a cheap necklace. I also now have an exact replica of the blue hearts necklace, right? I'm just walking around here. Don't mind me. So we're now going to take this number 4 card. Go back up. Okay. Now, we'll go out the door. Now, I just want to double check I don't mess this up, right? Yep. Yeah. right, and then do that. Okay, yep. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good so far. Just want to make sure I didn't mess this up. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the cleaning cart. Now I'm gonna keep the real necklace because it's worth money. Just like I did with the bag of powder. We're gonna sell that stuff for money later. Let's take our cheap necklace and put it into this cart. Do. Okay, now we'll just walk over here and accidentally hit the emergency exit. Oops, my bad. Hey, don't touch that door. Prepare for security scan. Oh, crap. Please refrain from moving. Yeah, I know the drill. If a scan results in an alarm, please wait for further actions. Just finish it already. So, scans him. He's fine. Doesn't look good. Alarm. Everyone stay where you are. What are you talking about? I don't clean anything in this hotel. Why is there something in that cart? Don't you move body out of your current location. I mean, what's the problem? Why did you sound the alarm? Doesn't matter. Just don't move. Okay. What's going on here? Ray? What have you done this time? I done nothing this time. I swear. For your sake, I hope so, Ray. You know very well this is your third offense. But, droid, give me the report. Detection of signature B45 inside this cleaning cart. Origin unknown. What? Ray, that's the Blue Hearts necklace. It belongs to Miss Pearl in number 30. I didn't touch that. I'm sorry, Ray, but I have to bring this matter to the director. You know that. Come on, man. I'm begging you. Please don't. I'm actually innocent this time. Sorry, Ray. What can I tell you, buddy? You always are, Ray. You there, bellboy. Who, me? You will come down to the lobby with us and act as a second witness to this alarm. Okay. The porter brought down both you and Ray to the lobby, and you are now in the hotel. To the director. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I understand. I will do that right away, sir. Ray, I'm afraid I have to let you go. But I work here. I live here. My life is here. There's nothing I can do about it this time, Ray. The director was absolutely clear. This is a joke. I will not forget this. Okay. Maybe I'll just come back and sue this hotel and everyone in it. Come on, Ray. You know that won't work. If there's anything I can do. I hate you, man. I really hate you. Okay. Sorry about that. He gets so emotional in moments like these. Anyway, I guess the search for yet another cleaner is now official. And he puts a sign out. This guy has so many signs. Listen. Good afternoon, sir. Oh, it's you. Maybe you should get back to work. Now, I want to... can I switch to another job? I guess that's okay. What positions are you in? I want to be a cleaner. Yay, us. Well, here's your clothes. You can use the small dressing room here to change clothes. You also get a couple of key cards so you can use the elevators. Perfect. Oh, and here's the key to the cleaning supply storage closet. Yay. Bingo. That's why I took the job. Sorry? No, I mean, I'm for cleaning stuff. I need cleaning stuff. You're not snorting the bleach, I hope. No, I would never do that. Oh, gee. Too good. Now I'm the cleaner. Let's go for... No, don't. We don't want to exit. We want to do this. All right. To the 4th floor, please. Let's go. So, it's unfortunate we had to get rid of Ray. Because if he just had a little extra sleeping pills, it would have been fine. Let's now, I think I need to use the key. I don't know if it'll do, I'll just unlock it. All right, so it did use the key automatically. See, sometimes you have to use the key and sometimes you don't. Now, I'm going to take both items here, but we're only going to use the Dreamers. And this is for you, Noko. So we're going to take a box of Dreamers. We're going to take a can of cleaning soda. Now, if you want to kill the guy, you can use the cleaning soda. If you just want to put him to sleep, you use the Dreamers. All right. Okay. So with that, let me check my notes. No, I'm not killing him. Yeah, we got the cleaning soda. We're gonna take we're gonna become the kitchen help. Yeah. Okay, let's go. We need now. When you first arrived here, there was only one job, and that was for the kitchen. You don't want to actually take the kitchen job until the very end, though, right? Now, to get down to the main floor, you don't use any key card. You just interact with the panel, and it will automatically always take you down to the first floor, right? So that's the next thing about that. All right, so All right. Hey, dude, what's up? Good afternoon. Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you get back to work? I don't like this job. Can I switch to something else? What else are you interested in? I want to be the kitchen helper. Okay. Where are your clothes? You can use the small change room. So it's funny because, you know, this porter guy must wonder, like, I've switched jobs 3 times now, right? I mean, that can't be right. But whatever. You know, it's perfectly fine. All in one day. It's great. Okay, so we're gonna go into the kitchen here. Okay, yep. Yeah, let's enter the kitchen. Let's go. All right, kitchen it is. Why not? It's I'm waiting when you cook. Why not? It's the same results. Well, yes, it is, but you know, I've already done a few questionable things in this game, and I'm trying to be a nice guy this time, all right? Gee whiz. You finally hired me a helper. About time. That fancy dress sack of bones out there at reception thinks the kitchen runs itself. It doesn't? Don't make me laugh, son. This is a fine-tuned cuisine machine of the highest standard. Well, guess I have to learn quite a bit then. You will do no such thing. Don't you get smart with me, pretzel pants. All right. I'm Max, by the way. I don't care. All right. It smells delicious in here. It's the smell of slacking, and it came in with you. Wow, these people are so mean to me. Well, all right. Where do you want me to work? Taste testing the rat poison here? No, you should do what I tell you. Get started on the onions. I need a lot of them, so don't stop until I say so. And one more thing. I'm allergic to people taking their own initiatives, so just follow my instructions and you'll be fine. The hotel currently has a very important and chocolate-addicted guest staying here. If he is happy, the hotel is happy. And if the hotel is happy, I keep my job and stay happy. You sure feel happy. Shut up, brownie face. I've been unpacking Herbert's chocolate bars for the fondue all day. With Mr. Gondo here, we better be ready. All right, so we have chocolate fondue, we have a bowl of potatoes, and a bowl of onions. And he wants me to work with the onions, so we're going to do that. Now, if you don't do this in the exact order, he literally will throw you out of the kitchen and your story's over, right? So you've got to chop these onions up. You've got to do it in the order he wants you to do, right? So just keep chopping the bowl of onions, right? You may have to chop up to 3 or 4 onions, but usually 2 onions will do it, and then he tells you to move on to the next station. Right, so good job. Now I need more potatoes. So you move on to potatoes. And again, you'll have to do this 2 to 4 times. Yep, chop, chop, chop. Yeah, look at you go, dude. Okay, another bowl of potatoes. Good job. Now I need you to stir the chocolate now. So you come over to the chocolate, stand between him, take out the dreamers and put them in there. Right? And we do that before we stir it. Because when he first tells you about it, ooh, look at the Z's coming out of it. When he first tells you to do something, he turns away for a short time, and then that's when you want to stick it in. Yeah, don't eat the chocolate now, dude. What was that? Nothing, sir. Just making sure the chocolate is even and it gets that edge with that chocolate fondue. You better not mess this up. Okay. So now we're going to stir the chocolate fondue just like he told me to, right? Yep, stir it again. And again, you may have to do this up to 2 to 4 times. Drop what you're doing. I need more onions. Now, you don't have to do any more, okay? Now that you've done that, you can actually leave the kitchen. Now, he's going to get upset with you, but I don't care. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to go. I have to go. No, you don't. You're working right now. Nope, I got to go. Then don't bother coming back here anymore. You're fired. Okay, I'm fine. Now I think I got to change back again. So, um, let me see. Now I think I got to go. We got that right. Now we got to go back to being a bellboy. Oh, gee whiz. It's crazy. Good afternoon, sir. Oh, it's you. You should get back to work. I want to change to something else. I guess that's okay. What are you interested in? I want to be a bellboy again. Okay, you can have it. Here's your clothes. Like, this guy's really kind of clueless, isn't he? Got it. Yep. Give me my. Yeah, and just change the welcomes or the help wanted signs because that's a thing. Okay, let's head on back upstairs. Everything is fine, though. Everything is fine. Sure. Third floor, please. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. So back into room 31 we go. And because we've put sleeping stuff into the chocolate, but he needs to get the chocolate. So we're going to put our spy device back down. Okay. Now, we're going to order some food for him. Now, remember, when I looked over there earlier, his room code is 500, right? How can I help you? I'd like to order something to my room. Okay. What is your room code? 550? I thought it was 500, but that seems to be in order. What can I get for you? I would like a steak meal. Okay. Do you want that dipped in chocolate? Oh, yes, please. Okay, then. Your order will be right up, sir. All right. So here comes the order. By robot, right? That was the little robot chute. Okay. He's doing a thing. Oh, complimentary food. How wonderful. Thank you so much. So he's eating the steak with chocolate. And... Oh. He's out like a light. Okay. So I guess I actually didn't have to put the spy device back down. I thought I had to spy on the room to see that action, but it has been a little while since I've done it, right? So in this case, I didn't realize they were going to give me the cutscene for it, but let's get over there. All right. Now, each time we've done one of these missions, we have had a little bit of a twisted bonus. So if you look at Mr. Gondolas, he has a little key on him in his left pocket. All right. So if we come over here to his luggage, okay, there's a lot of baggage. I bet the lock on this large box here, right? So we have a little key for that, right? Yeah, the Gondolas key. We can do that. I found another device. It's very light, though. You'll notice that we now have a device chassis. So we have a device that has no internal parts, so it's not deadly anymore. Now we'll just grab the actual device we came for. Everything is fine. Sorry, sir. You're a really neat guy, but unfortunately I had to do this. So let's get out of here. By the way, Noko, did you happen to notice if my thumbnail was for the captain or not? Earlier on YouTube, it was showing the wrong thumbnail. It wasn't refreshing properly. I couldn't fix it, so I'm hoping it fixed itself at some point in time. So we're going to go back to the lobby. Because now we got to quit. I want my clothes back. Yep. So, Mr. Porter. Yes, it's for the captain. Good. I'm glad it refreshed because that was driving me crazy. It's the city. Yes, it is. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Good afternoon, Sitter. Oh, it's you. Do you want to get back to work? No, I want to quit my job. What? Well, all right then. Please change out of your working clothes and hand me the uniform. We have now wrapped this up. We got the device. All right. Here you are. Cool. So now you can be whatever you want, I guess. And we can get out of here. Back to the city, yeah. We'll even do a few of these trash cans just for fun. Found some empty cans. It says I will get 2 credits for each one I recycle. Okay. All right, so let's come over to this trash can. Where is it? There it is. Yep, go to that trash can. I mean, free money, right? You gotta like free money. Right? We'll go to this trash can. Now, you're supposed, like, again, if you arrived here with no money or very little money, this is how you could get some cash and then go to this recycle machine. It's a large recycle machine for different cans. It will pay me. And as you can see here, I can then take the cans and then just dump them on the recycle machine. And it give you 50 bucks, basically, right? So that's just the thing. So now let's head back to the King K and turn in our third and final thing. Let's go, dude. All right. Hey, what's up, Rog? Have you got the device yet? Yes, hand it over then. So this is where you decide which device you're going to give him. We're going to keep the real one because we're not giving bad guys a deadly device. We'll give him the fake one, and besides, we can dismantle that. And we like free stuff. So there you go. Here you are. Wow, that's amazing skills. I didn't think you could pull that off. I guess I could send you to my boss now. They're in the penthouse of Tower 65. Take this elevator key, and I will notify them that you're on your way. Excellent. And that is the Thief and Deceiver reward for Steal the Machine, right? No, I'm not getting... I want this. I need the stuff. Yeah, I need all the things. Now, in this case... yeah, because we're going to take this back to the ship and we're going to do stuff with it. Like, get me a star fragment or something. He doesn't know squat and how to use it. He's just a bum. Yeah. Yeah, give it to him. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yep. So, let's see. Let's do this. Dreamers, device, gondolas key. Okay, now, this is where, if you're all done your missions... Okay, where is this guy? He's down here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. There is a guy down here. It just says man, right? And basically, if you're all done your missions, you can sell him a few things, right? Hey, sir, you're not from around here. No, not really. Are you a cop? No, of course not. No, I can see that. Hey, just because I'm not a cop doesn't mean I couldn't be a cop. Got any junk to sell? Yeah, junk, you know, like fancy watches, junk. If you have something I might be interested in buying. Will you buy anything? No, but if it has some street value, I might make some profit. I might have something to sell. What do you got? Well, I've got this bag of white powder. Wow, that's a kilo of fantasy dust. I'll buy that for sure. I mean, you ain't no cop, right? Sure. How about 200 bucks? Yeah, deal. So... nice doing business with you. And of course, this gives you the powder dealer card, right? So we get money, we got rid of the powder. I mean, you don't want this stuff anyway. It's all about the money. I have something else to sell you. What do you got? I got this fancy high-tech listening device. Yeah? Very nice. What do you, it's a listening device. I hear you. Listen, I'll give you 40 bucks for it. Deal. Great. Nice doing business with you. And then this gives you the sold the listening device credit card, or ending card. And gives you some money. You don't need it, so you might as well get rid of it. That's from the first storyline. That was from the first. So when you first land here, there's 3 mini stories you have to do, and the first story was for you to get the white powder, right? I have something else to sell. What do you got? I got this fancy necklace. Let me see. Do you know what that is, dude? Man, I'll give you 300 bucks for it, and don't even ask questions. Deal. Great. Nice doing business with you. And then you get the sold a necklace card. Now, that gives you a bunch of money, right? You're basically set up for money for the rest of your mission, right? So we're good. We're good to go. Let's go into Tower 65. Now, you just came from Tower 65, so you should know what you're doing here. All right. There we go. Let's go into the elevator. You don't need to talk to anybody here. It's just slow you down. Okay, we now get the penthouse key. Yeah, do that. And before we go up, I have to get my notes out here from Mr. Bossman because this gets a little tricky. Get the elevator key, Bossman, listening device. Yeah, we did that. Yep, and okay. Yep, all right. Let's do this. Do. So this is the guy who's going to give me a ticket to get through the space gate, right? All right. Now, I am going to warn you here, anybody playing, this lobby is very buggy. And if you do things just wrong, you can like, it's part of the storyline, but the screen will go blank and you have to then reload your save, right? Now, it's not a big reload, but just to kind of warn you, just kind of stick to the easy stuff here, all right? So there's a door here, there's a panel here, and then there's the elevator. Be careful not to click anywhere else because it kind of messes up. So we're going to go in this door. Okay, welcome, Mr. Welmu. I hope the elevator ride was to your satisfaction. It's an elevator, dude. What are you talking about? I've been in your elevator all day. Please, come over here so that Mr. Bossman can have a quick look at you. The Dawn, whatever. Boss, this is Captain Maximus Welmu. He has provided a friendly to a cause. Oh, a friend. Good. Do you know who I am? I guess you are Mr. Bossman? That's what they call me, but that's not who I am. Perhaps you are. I am the king. I am the engine that makes this town run. Without me, this godforsaken dump would have been a fishing village at most. I'm sorry for the stress of the issue, sir, but we really should get down to business. We have a meeting with the group at 4, remember? Right. Stripe. So, what can I do for you, Mr. Welmu? I was told you had access to the space gate. I really need to get back to Earth as soon as possible. Earth? Yes. I heard this Earth planet got itself into a lot of trouble. Isn't that right, Stripe? Yes, sir, that is correct. The entire Union fleet is en route to Earth to blow it up as we speak. Right. Why would anyone in his right mind want to go there? I have my whole family there. I need to get back to them. I see. I can understand that. Can you help me? Help is an expensive word, son. Your guy, Rog, said that you might be able to help me. Rog? He is referring to Roger Scummerson, sir. One of our friends here. I see. Well, Mr. Welmu, you must understand that favors, like everything else in life, has a price. But I thought I already paid the price by helping Rog. No, your efforts granted me an audience. In future favors are desired, then future costs must be paid. Stripe. Please enlighten Mr. Welmu what is expected of him. Right. We are in need of a courier, you see. Someone that cannot be connected to us in any way, if you know what I mean. Wow, that's actually very scary. So, what do you want to be in this courier? You see, boss, I told you we had a bright one here. You will deliver a package to the Pi system. They currently have an annual exhibition there, and the main attraction is their new upper space prototype engine. This new engine is a huge threat to our interest in the space gate. They claim that it's both cleaner and cheaper to send ships with them with this technology, but in reality, all it's going to do is just make our quadrant politically unstable. If it goes public, business will suffer, and business can never suffer. All you have to do is place a package close to this prototype, activate it, and leave. There's nothing really. Anyway, Techly here will give you all the details about the package. Remember, do this for us, and we will grant you a trip through sector space through the space gate. Is this me now? And that's Techly. Yes, Techly, go ahead. Please bring Mr. Welmu up to date. Right. If you come over here to the table, I will show you the package. Hi. So let's see. Have you ever worked with packages before? It turns out earlier today I did deliver a package, and to answer Noko's question, that package had some questionable stuff in it, which I swapped with sugar and then sold the package off, but you don't know that. Oh, great. This won't be a problem. First, you have to place the package close to the upper space prototype. Then all you have to do is press this trigger, and then the bomb will go off and destroy the upper space fabric around it. Wait a minute, the package is a bomb? Well, of course it is. What else would it be? You must be joking, right? No, I'm afraid not. I guess I'll take the package and we'll see. Is there a way to deal with Mr. Bossman in some other way? Oh yeah, and this is where we're going to get into 3 different choices, right? I'm not sure I understand. Do you think you actually have a choice here? Well, technically, Mr. Welm has several choices, but only one of them will keep him alive. That's what I thought. You mean if I'm forced to do this? Force is just an ugly expression. I say you are being persuaded in an uncoordinated fashion. Just like me, then. So obviously, Techley is also being forced to do this work. How does the bomb work? It's not actually a bomb. It's just a disruptor device. On detonation, it will disrupt the entire upper space fabric in a pretty large area. That way, the upper space engine, when it's displayed, will become useless. It's actually perfectly safe to be close to when it goes off. It won't hurt anything around. So it's not really a bomb. It's just an EMP field, right? I guess Space Case Corp doesn't like competition. It's all about political stability, Techley. Of course, Mr. Stripe. Couldn't the bomb also disrupt the space gate? No. It's an upper space disruptor. The space gate uses lower space. I guess the same technique could be used to disrupt lower space, but this bomb is hard to calibrate only to affect upper space. So it's impossible to recalibrate it for lower space? Maybe not actually, but it would take a real expert on lower space technology to be able to do that. Please, Techley, let's not bore our courier with that nonsense. Right. Well, then just give me the damn bomb. Sure, you can take it from the table there. You will also need this ticket to enter an exhibition where the engine is displayed. Just one little question. How am I supposed to get this package through the trade border? That won't be a problem. I've already cleared it with the customs department. Oh, okay. One more thing, Mr. Welm. Be careful not to get lost during the mission. We can trace the bomb through its specific upper space resonance field, so stick to your path and things will be fine. Techley. Yes, sir? Please escort Captain Welm down to the lobby. Of course, sir. We better go, Mr. Welm. Yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. And again, this lobby is very buggy, so I don't recommend clicking anywhere out there except for like the actual clickable items. One more thing before we leave. Oh, I noticed that you seem to have some reservations about using this bomb. Well, it does feel like I'm being forced into this. I can totally understand that. You know, there might be another way out of this. Oh? Tell me more. Captain, I want you to know I'm taking a huge risk trusting you, but it's too good of an opportunity to miss out on. And you strike me as a righteous man, and I'm actually working for the Resistance. The Resistance? We're a small group working against the corruption here on Lyme. The space gate is the key. It's polluting the fabric of space, and politically, it only has the benefit of the rich. What's this opportunity you mentioned? We actually talked about it inside Bozeman's office. I think it would be possible to recalibrate the bomb to affect the lower space instead of upper space. The bomb could actually be used to get rid of the space gate once and for all. That would help both of us out, you know? Well, how would that help me? You don't know? The Lyman government is letting the Union use the space gate. If it were to collapse, it would dramatically diminish the Union's reinforcements. So you can recalibrate the bomb? No, that job requires a lower space expert. We're going to need Professor Yperheim. He's the chief architect for the next version of the space gate. Keep the bad guys. The only problem is that Mr. Bozeman knows his value and is currently keeping him in a secret location. If you help us find him, we can at least offer you an option what to do with the bomb. Well, won't I get in trouble? Yeah. It's only going to delay the thing. You're not going to do anything about it. If you manage that, you might save the bomb for us. Okay, where do I find this guy? Not really, but I know that Mr. Bosman keeps important documents safe in his office. But that man never leaves. I think he sleeps behind that desk. It's not like you can just turn off the lights and sneak in. Or can I? Just come see me when you have some information on Yperheim. I mostly hang out in the hotel lobby when I get the chance. Okay. So that ends the Boss Man storyline, but now we move into the next storyline. So, whoosh. So basically from here, you have to decide what it is you're going to do with life, okay? And there's a couple of different ways you can go about this. And unfortunately, I don't have my space map here, so I can't really describe this with the space map. But basically, we can take the bomb as it is and go to Pi and do that storyline. When you finish the storyline, he will give you a ticket for the space gate. You would then go to the space gate, use the ticket, and use the space gate to get back close to Earth, right? Or B, we take this device, we find Mr. Yiperman, we then have him change the code, we go to the space gate, blow it up, and then go to Pi and try and get their engine to get back to Earth. All right. So we're going to make this choice. We're actually going to blow up the space gate because that comes with a bonus. And the bonus is that when you get back to Earth, because you blow up the space gate, you will have less Union ships to fight when you get back to Earth. Okay, because the Union is sending all their ships through the space gate, right? And if the space gate isn't there, they can't send as many ships. So that's what we're going to do. Now, to do this, you need to do this. Where's the bomb? So this is the bomb, upper space disruption bomb, and the disruption trigger. We're going to dismantle the bomb. All right, and now we've got all kinds of parts, right? Bomb parts, blah, 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 and a power cell. All right, cool. Let's go in here for a sec. Blowing up the space gate doesn't sound very cool. Sounds complicated. Well, maybe. It might be complicated. Let's go back up to the penthouse. It is a little complicated. I will say that, Noko. It is a bit complicated. But going the other route isn't easy either. They're both complicated. Just to kind of point that out. All right, so we're going to go out here. Now, again, in this lobby, you have to be very careful. Because if you click anywhere, stuff like that, you got to be very careful. So we're going to click on this panel. Cool. We have a look at the panel. We then take this power cell and drop it in. And that short circuits the lights. Boom. Stripe, what happened? I'm not sure, sir. I will go check it out. I'll be right back. Okay, but hurry up, will you? Okay. I think the lights went out in Bozeman's office. Maybe I can sneak in there without noticing me now. I'll just take my battery first. All right, so we've got the battery. Let's go in the door. Okay, now in here in the dark, of course, we have to be very careful not to grab things. There's a couple things we want. Right here by his desk, right, there's a question mark. So we're going to go grab this. And you'll see my shadow walking across there. I think it's a small note. Yes, it is. You grabbed the note, right? Did you not grab the note? All right, grab the small note. Well, grab it, dude. There we go. I remember having to do that twice. So let's go back out to the door because we can't see anything in the dark, right? All right. Small note. Now we can read it because we're in the light. The safe combination is right, left, right. Okay, cool. So we go back in, and over here is another set of question marks. So let's move over here. Yes, they can. And that's going to make things very complicated. We're actually going to talk about that in a second. It feels like a safe. It has a large wheel and some sort of lever. All right, so right, left, right, I think is the combination, right? So it's right, left. And you notice when you move your mouse back and forth here, the arrow changes. So I want to go to the left and then once again to the right. And then if you move your arrow up, you'll find the lever. You pull the lever. Got it. It's open. Let's see what we got inside. Seems weird. There's a book and money. So you get some money. More money. And we got the address book. Right. Awesome. We're out of here. Okay. Okay, elevator doors. Do it. All right, lobby, do it. So now let's talk about what you just suggested, Noko. Right. If your ship is built for combat, you can do this storyline. If your ship is not built for combat, you have no choice but to take the device to Pi and blow up their engine. And that's because when we leave here, we are going to be in a big fight. So doing this storyline, you cannot do this storyline unless you have a combat-ready ship. And it's got to be somewhat decent because you're about to get bombarded on your way to the space gate by Mr. Bosman's forces, right? If you take the bomb just to Pi, if you leave here and just go to Pi and you're fine, okie dokie, you're good to go, right? Nothing will happen to you. You'll get a ticket for the space gate and all the things. That being said, we always like a little action here. And of course, next episode, we're going to go through all that mess. So, I mean, we need all the excitement. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I will disable all the keys to the penthouse right away, sir. Okay, but we still got the book anyway, so we're good to go. Now, we can go over here to talk to Techley. And Techley, and we can tell Techley, hey, we got the address, blah, 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 we're good. Hello again. Did you find anything that might help us? Yeah, I got his address. You do? How did you get a hold of such an exclusive item? A magician never reveals his tricks. Indeed he does not. So I can see what you found? Sure, here. I can't believe this. The address is located in the middle of the city. Hidden in plain sight, right? Yeah, indeed. Let's go there, and I can convince them to help us. I'll meet you outside of Yipperman's in about 30 minutes, okay? Sounds good. Don't forget to bring the bomb. What was I gonna do with it, dude? It's not like I didn't have it. Anyway, let's do that. Jeez. Smart Alec. Okay. Now, we're going to go down here to the pod station because, of course, now that we have a new address, the pod station should give us a third option. Yes. So we're here at Alien Square. The ship is parked. The shuttle is parked over here at Harbor. And we're going to go off to see Mr. Yuppenheimer and get this thing converted. Told you, this is a big... Lyme's a big storyline today, right? I mean, this is what, story number 5 now, right? Because we did the 3 stories, then we did the Bossman story, we sold the items, and now we're going to meet the Yipperheimer story, right? So let's run up here to do the Techley. There you are. I was just about to go inside. You have the bomb on you, right? Of course. I was just thinking about how brave you are to go through with this, Captain. I'm just trying to do I'm just trying my best to navigate this moral jungle. Aren't we all? So this is Casa de la Yipperheimer, then. Yes, it is. This is where he supposedly works and lives. Hey, look at that. I can see Tower 65 right over there. Yeah, I want you to focus, Captain. Sorry, I'm as focused as a medical laser. Zing! Okay. The jokes from the 70s and 80s here are just amazing. I mean, we get the 70s disco music when we land with Shuttle. We get all the 70s jokes and the 80s jokes all the time. And I mean, this is another great 80s joke. And I mean, I'm sorry if you don't get it, but zing! I can't help you. Sorry? Zing! That's the sound of something very focused. Right. So obviously our good captain is very 80s eccentric. 70s, 80s eccentric. I love it. Let me handle the talking when we get inside, okay? I'll just be a fly on the wall, dude. Who is this? Hello, Bob. It's me, Tim. Who? I'm Techley. Techley? You mean Tim 2-Foot from the Department Z? The very same. Oh my goodness, what a pleasant surprise. It's been such a long time. Too long, comrade. What is the whole creation of the universe bringing you here? And how did you ever find me? That, my friend, is a complicated story. A story I would love to tell you, but I'm afraid I have no time here to socialize. My reasons for being here are serious in nature. Can we come inside? I have no idea what them jokes are supposed to mean, and the game graphics also from that period of time. It's a bit 8 or 16-bit games. I mean, the whole thing, Mr. O, is totally wrapped up, isn't it? I mean, you got the 8, 16-bit game development, you got the 70s, 80s jokes. I mean, it just really does wrap up this game in a way. That's why you could never do this game in like modern graphics and get these 80s jokes to work, because it just doesn't, it wouldn't tie in right. Okay, hold on a minute. So Mr. Yuppenheimer is up here on the deck. Hello down there. Hello, old man. What's the blue suit have got to do, Tim? This is Captain Welmu from Spacefleet. I can't risk strangers, Tim. My employer wants me isolated. We know who your employer is. He's a bum. He's a green dude that got stolen from another space movie, sitting in a tower. Don't worry about it. He's harmless. He's the reason the risk is worth the while. Listen to me, Bob. I know you like to go back in my hand. I know we want to hear this. All right, then. I'll trust you, Tim. Give me a sec. I'll buzz you in. Maybe I'm too young to watch this. Oh, you're not too young to watch the story. It's just a few of the jokes may go over your head on the time, right? Come in. I'm Tim Techley, you old gold herder. I mean, goat herder. Another 80s, 90s joke. I mean, a goat herder. Oh, gee, it's just too good. Warms my heart to see you here. He looks like the Shrek, right? I know, right? I can only say the same, Bob. I was just about to put in some tea. Would you like some? We're fine, thanks. Okay, let me see if I can scramble together some hard bread for you. Please, Bob, we should get down to the reason we're here. Of course. So, it all sounds very important. It's game-changing. I've come here to discuss the future of the Space Gate. I seem to remember you have some objections to the government letting the Union use through the gate. Well, of course it is. It's downright criminal. The gate was built for peace, to secure a bridge between systems and people. Still feels like yesterday the first time we broke the lower space barrier. We truly believe we saw the birth of a new and prosperous era between different space systems. You know, this is the work I do here, developing the Spacegate hyperspool engine. It's truly the next level. Some of the initial tests are showing amazing potential. I'm telling you, Tim, it's scary stuff. This is silly. You know that the next version of the Spacegate will make this entire sector unstable, right? Not to mention that what an environmentally devastating cluster bomb that will be. Let's just stop the madness. I can't. Are they forcing you? It's complicated, Tim. They can't force you, Bob. You have to say something. Tell the authorities. You know as well as me that Mr. Bosman runs everything here with his suicidal army behind you. He controls everything on this stupid planet. I can't even leave the premises without his goons picking me up. Forget it. It was all an end once I finished my hyperspool engine for Mr. Bosman. I came at the right moment. What are you saying? So, we tell him the reason for the visit and how we've ended up here with the opportunity of future. It didn't take long for Yuppenheimer to grasp the potential damage this device could do to the Space Gate. Intrigued by the idea, he immediately started working on recalibrating the bomb. So, basically, we're going to get this thing back. And instead of going to Pi, we're going to the Space Gate. And we're going to blow it up. There, done. Already? When I work fast when I believe in the product. That's good. I just thought it was a bomb. You wouldn't want to rush it. The thing is so customized to the Space Gate's lower space field, it couldn't possibly go off in any other circumstance. You're a genius, my old friend. It feels like I'm finally getting to work for the good guys. You are, Bob. We need to find a way to deliver this bundle to the target. Perhaps Mr. Silent over here. I agree. I guess I'm the obvious choice, right? So I guess it's decided. There is nothing to be well-decorated. This should be nothing for a well-decorated space fleet captain like yourself. Well, I don't know if I'm decorated yet. The bomb is set to detonate upon contact with the lower space field of the Space Gate. That means it will automatically blow up as the gate initiates the jump. I have some reservations about being close that thing as it goes off. I feel your concern. Yeah, me too. Good. I'm glad we all have a concern about me dying. You should find a way to send it through the Space Gate with one of the luggage pods. Tim, surely you can get in contact with our connections to get the man access to one of the registration hubs. Yes, perhaps. I can print out a level 2 security card, which will give you free access to the luggage distribution area once inside. That might work. What about the guards and other security? Oh, the registration hubs are not heavily guarded. Okay, you're a brave man, Captain Welmu. Lyme thanks you and will be forever grateful. Let's hope for brighter times, my friends. Well said. Yeah, let's all cheer. I know, great jazzy music, right? You just couldn't get along with it. So, he has recalibrated the bomb. Well, I mean, look at this. They had to give me the big screen now, right? So they took away the upper space bomb and the trigger. And they've now given me the lower space bomb, a key card, and a space gate entry pass, so as I can get in there. All right, I am out of here. Let's have a look at my inventory, by the way. I've got way too much of my inventory. Now, you'll notice here if I click on things. So this is the elevator key to the penthouse. We know that's broken because it got disabled. This has lower space disruptor bomb. We're using the label from the upper bomb to get it past the Lyme import-export. The key card has a pass for the export. The exhibition ticket has a passport. And the Space Gate entry pass has a one-time ticket. Blah, 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 blah. The key is no good. We're going to ditch the soda. This has a piece on it to get past export. Unfortunately, I can't take the cigarettes with me. A full pack of cigarettes labeled chimneys when you don't give a damn. Gosh darn it. You betcha. So, with that, let's take a pod, and we are now leaving Lyme. You betcha. So let's head back to the harbor. Keep the soda. Dude, I'd keep the soda if they would let you, but they won't. So we've got to go through now the space the terminal, right? Let's go. And you're going to see what I think you missed the beginning of this where I came in through the trade border. So now you're going to see the interface, right? So this is the trade border interface, and we can't get back to the shuttle until we go past this guy, and you can't get around this guy at all. Okay. So you have to talk to the customs worker. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Please put your hand underneath the scanner. Thank you. So, basically, if I were to ever come back here, I get these items back. No problem, right? They would give me back my cigarettes, the poison, the key, the address book. These items I'm allowed to take with me because they've been stamped as free trade products. So I'm allowed to take these already. Okay, but these items, so unfortunately you can't take the poison with you because it doesn't have a free trade stamp on it, right? So I'm going to push accept. Thank you, sir. I'm allowed to leave. Okay, shuttle. This wraps this one up. Let's head on up. Do I want to leave? Yeah, I want to leave. Now remember, depending on how you play the game, you could come back here. We could go off and attack pirates all day and then keep coming back here for the bounties, right? So, now that we're back here on the ship, I'll show that to you. So, if we go out here into pirate, like all these red dots, all these dots are pirates, okay? And they all have, right, if you look at the possible gains, they all have a black box. Each black box you bring back to that guy, he will give you $300. All right, but you do have to travel to these points. So you're going to lose any time you lose. You're going to lose time traveling to all these different points. The pirate territory has 5 squadrons in it. They all have black boxes, which is great. And the pirate king here, if you kill his fleet, you get $1,000 for his black box. But again, it's all about the amount of days you're going to waste, right? Now, if you are doing the storyline and you want extra money and you don't care that your wife lives, then you can do this to get a bunch of extra money, right? But you gotta make a decision on that. So it is what it is. In this case, though, we're just gonna do the rest of the part 2 of the story, and let's see. So let's have a look at ship equipment. So we got the device, right, which is good. We want that. In fact, if we go to AutoForge, go to device, we can dismantle that and get Dorium out of it, because, of course, that's what we want to do. And done, right? Ta-da! Okay, let me have a look here. So we got 4 Dorium, 3 of those, and we want the fuel cell, because it has one of those. You betcha. Remember, we already have a fuel cell in the cargo bay, so we can dismantle that one. Excellent. Ship equipment. We want AutoForge. We want to upgrade the laser cannon to version 3. You betcha. Now, to do this, it does require you to have 3 things. Now, I had 10 at the start of this stream, right? I used 5 as to do the countermeasures upgrade. I did 3 for the shield upgrade, or 2 for the shield upgrade, and I'm now about to use the last 3 canisters. I had 10 canisters, right? I'm now using the last 3 canisters to upgrade my laser blaster to a level 3 laser blaster. So we're going to upgrade the laser blaster. Boom. Done. All done, you betcha. Okay, so our ship equipment now is Laser Blaster version 3. You know it. And we've got shield level 2. Lots of defense. And our defense system can launch 2 rockets at a time, so it's really awesome. We're going to pick up a few batteries on the way. Not here, obviously. We're going to have to, we'll rob a few batteries from these guys as we head on out in a couple streams from now. But with that is where we're going to stop for today on the Lyme Pi Triangle, because the Lyme story, like I said, it takes a couple hours. The Space Gate and the Pi storylines are each about an hour, a little over an hour each. So that's going to be what we do on Tuesday, and of course, then that will wrap up the storyline of the Lyme Pi Triangle, and then allow us to move forward. Now, as for the schedule and the things, of course, this is going to be on Tuesday, Thursday, and next Sunday, I think. Saturday or Sunday. We have this 3 times next week. Next week is the finale of the Captain. So Tuesday will us be doing the rest of the Triangle. Thursday will be us making our way to Earth and save the misses. And then the final episode, the finale episode, is us saving Earth and what happens there. Of course, that's all important. That's all important, people. So that's all very important. So that's what's going on. We have Railgrade coming up twice this week. Of course, we have I believe Mission 18, Bonus 17, Mission 19, and Bonus 18, along with Bonus 15B, and I believe a replay of a mission to get it to level A or better. And of course, we got that coming up this week. And of course, we're going to do all that. So basically, you can decide between money and your wife right now. Yes. But I don't need any more money. I've got so much money, I won't be able to spend it all. There's nothing left to buy, really. There's only one trading spot here left, and it's right there. So yes, I can buy the Dorium container. That's great, except that I have no real use for it. There's nothing really left to buy, I must admit. So... Again, it all depends on how you played up to this point. If you kind of played fast and loose, then yeah, it might be important for you to have all this money to get in, and you may have to leave your wife behind. It is what it is, right? What can I tell you? Of course, so that's what's coming on. And of course, Monday. What are we doing on Monday? Well, you know what Monday is. It's Icarus Monday. And of course, we got a new mission today, or mission on Friday. So of course, we're going to be doing the new mission on Monday. So that is the final part of the schedule. Of course, follow me on the socials. Of course, Twitter, the Instagram. It's all down in the description. The Discord server, of course, very important. And in fact, I'm going to be releasing, I'm just kind of giving everybody a heads up there. I'm going to release a private video on Discord only, which is going to be, I'm going to try to turn on my 8088 computer for the first time in 10 years. Now, that computer is over 30 years old, and I haven't turned it on in it's got to be almost 10 years. But I'm going to turn it on, see if it doesn't blow up, because that's a thing, and it's always a little scary. But that is going to be for only Discord, and so of course, if you join the Discord server, you'll be able to look under videos in there once I do post it, and of course, you'll be able to see the video of an 8088 being turned on for the first time in a long time. So with that, I'm Max. This, of course, has been the Captain, because let me tell you, we're getting close to the finish now. We're going to Space Gate. We're going to get Pi. Pi, of course, they've got that new engine over there. So we're going to blow up the Space Gate. We're going to take Pi's new engine, and then we're going to go off and do the things. Awesome. And make that all work. It's going to be great. So with that, as mentioned, I'm Max. Be sure to sign up for the socials and Discord. Check the description for more information. I'm very appreciative of everybody's name going across the bottom of the screen there. Noko, Mr. O, it was great to see you guys. Of course, thanks for putting out the link out there, Noko. I appreciate that. And of course, with that, I will see you all on the next one. Take care.